Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 57 of Say What's Real. I'm gonna introduce him, but I don't think he needs one, bro. Honestly, you don't need a fucking introduction, but there's a lot of people who have subscribed or follow me on Instagram that probably have never seen an interview that I've done with you.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you take it off, bro.
Yeah, man, I'll be the one that they call J Fiddy. I'm just happy to be here, bro. Shout out to the WPOB gang. You know, we out here, say
Yeah.
what's real. Episode 57, we out here, bro.
Feels like we're on Tatooine, dog.
What's that?
Feels like we're on Tatooine.
Tattooing?
Yeah, in Star Wars, it's the sand planet that's like hotter than.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's so fucking warm.
Yes.
This is like the 1 week that we have an excessive heat warning. We're doing a podcast together. I got to do an outdoor show on Friday.
It's like there's three dudes in one
gonna
room,
be scorching, bro. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and also, bro, is honestly, I hate when like people from California say, "You think this is hot, bro?" It's like, bro, yes, we do. We don't live in California.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, people from Arizona too, in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you guys, bro. Like, we're not from there, dude.
Yeah, they're salamanders
Seriously.
down there, so they just live off the 100-degree heat.
I have a fucking high school friend of mine who went to high school with. He lives in Arizona now, and he always like, "This, you guys fucking think that's hot? Yeah, we do fucking think it's hot, bro. Fuck Arizona. Literally, fuck
And the
Arizona,
heat's
bro.
different, bro. It feels different. Like it's
But
crisper.
here, it
It's
feels
so sweaty.
yeah,
and
it's like
muggy.
humid hot, bro.
Yeah, so they're gonna see some sweat today. But know that we working. We working.
I mean, yeah, it's been hot the last couple weeks, guys. So my bad if I'm dripping. Pause, but you know what I mean. So,
Pause.
but yeah, I mean, just before we get into the night, I want to catch up with you a little bit. You know, you've had a big year. In my opinion, I told you this off camera. You've had a big year when it comes to music. The shows you've been doing, the quality of the footage you put out when it comes to the shows. If you kind of just want to walk me and Dustin through that journey since we've last seen you, and
Yeah.
just kind of for the people who don't know who you are or like that, or this is their first time viewing you,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
just let them know, you know.
Yeah. So
I think the
the,
last time I think the last time we covered you was when you opened for Dizzy, right? Back in April.
It was,
Was it
right?
April?
yeah, we did. Yeah, we did that in April.
I think that
So
was the last time we.
a lot of things have been moving. You know, in May I was able to drop a couple singles. Or no, that was back in March. Back in March I dropped
I promise you, it's not gonna sound that bad on camera.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah, that's the Hell's Angels. I told you, it's the Hell's Angels.
Every time, bro. Every
you
time.
might hear it, but it's not gonna
it's
sound that
clockwork, bro.
Like, I,
Alright.
I love you guys, but seriously, I don't want them to come shoot me up. You know?
Facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since March, you know, I dropped a single with Demrick and Tommy Joe, the Cope track. We re-released that, and dropped a track, Embers, with Joey Cool of Strange Music, and those really just made some waves. Streaming wise, you know what I mean? Like online presence that really helped out. And yeah, just, you know, having my boy Josh from Got the Juice Entertainment. I've been signed to Got the Juice Entertainment since February. Officially partnered up with him, and ever since then, bro, we've just been making waves. Like, we're on a mission to just be independent powerhouse. You know what I mean? Me and Tommy are the only artists signed.
Does
to
that take
label.
kind of some of the pressure off you guys having a manager who handles that for you?
It's in like what he does handle for us isn't something that we don't do for ourselves. You know what I mean? So, like for him, he's plugged me in with a couple artists, and he's also been the one that's been like booking those shows, like the Dizzy show, the Kasky show, King ISO. Like he knows these guys, so he's like, you know, reaching out and booking them direct, and so having him just provide the opportunity to get me out in front of people and get me, you know, new ears. That's kind of what he's doing, you know. And so it's been nice. It's been
Have you seen
very
a change in like your views, subscribers, like
Yeah.
that since then?
Absolutely. Yeah. Just fan base wise too. I'm gaining new fans, you know, up north, doing a lot more shows in Everett, and just getting a lot more exposure overall. So it's been really dope, bro. It's been really dope. And he even is the one that's been kind of connecting me because with all these other artists, because like last project I dropped, Metamorphosis, was like all solo. You know, I had no features, but he kind of brought me out of my shell again and got me in front of people. And he was like, bro, let's get some features, blah, blah, blah. And so now this album that I'm about to drop in September is called Fusion Frenzy. And it's fusion because I'm fusing with all these different artists. There's a feature on every track, you know, and that's kind of like thanks to him, like being like, no, you got to work with people. You got to work with people because, yeah, I went through a bunch of shit. Didn't want to work with nobody, and then I was like,
I get the feeling, bro.
can't do that all the time. You need a team to win, and so yeah, this next project is just showing that I'm willing to be, working with people again, and just like opening myself up to those experiences, because collaborative pieces are always so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like getting to work with other artists is like that iron sharpens iron moment, and just adapting, learning from each other. So that's kind of what this next project is, bro. Just a huge blend.
Get Goku Black on the track, bro.
Yeah, bro. Got to get Goku Black on the track.
How into the project are you, if you were to give a percentage to it?
We're like 80% of the way.
Because September's kind of like right around the corner.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. Everything for the most part, other than 1 track, 2 tracks, are mixed and mastered all the way. But yeah, just cover art, and then just getting ready for the rollout. I'll be dropping a couple singles leading up to it, but yeah, we're like 80% of the way there, bro.
Do you have, don't give too much away if you don't want to, but do you have like feature artists from like locally that you can
Yeah. So I got 7 to Panther on the intro track. This is like some old school, like straight bars, bro. This is like some straight bars, like almost like Tuscan Leather from like Drake, like style, just straight barring it up, or like Pound Cake, bro, like Pound Cake, dude, just straight bars. And then locally again, I got White Bear, the homie that he's on the Gram After Gram track I was playing you. That's like just a super weed head track. And then Young Juice the Gas Man, he's on a track called Fake Love, and that one's on like just totally different vibe, all melody. And Tommy Joe, of course, she's on there. And hopefully we get Goku Black on the album right here. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to apologize to you, bro, because you did hit me up about it. And just, shit was going on in my personal life that like kind of like made me like be more recluse this summer. And like I kind of was reflecting on it, and I was like, damn, bro, I really fucked this summer off, dude. And I don't like being that type of person,
Yeah, man. I mean, whenever you go through things, it's kind of like just a restructure of your life. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I'm excited, man, because I'm going to listen to some of the beats you sent me, and I'm going to deliver, dog.
Bro, absolutely. The ones that I sent you, I could hear you on, bro.
Like, I'm going to fucking deliver for you, bro. Yeah. I will literally take it to the next level, dude.
Absolutely, man. I believe in you, and I know that.
When you said it was Fusion Frenzy, I said, don't tell me that. Don't tell me it's Fusion Frenzy. Because you know how talk about how me and us gonna Gogeta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that when me and us do a track with Gogeta, I'm like, bro, do not fucking tell me Fusion Frenzy right now, because I will literally, I'm about to go Budokai Tenchi, whatever.
He's ready.
I don't even know if I said the name. I said it. Yeah. I said the name. They're gonna kill me in the comments. But yeah, like, bro, like, so I'm excited for you, man, because you always come up with like. It's not just like a title. There's always like a cool meaning behind it. There's always like, like the last one, not the last one, but you had one where it was like the time capsule.
Yeah, the hyperbolic time chamber.
The hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah, I like how there's like a thing behind it,
Yeah, this is like the follow-up to that kind of, you know what I mean? Like Fusion Frenzy. Originally, it was going to be called Android Fiddy.
Mm-hmm. Android Fiddy.
Yeah.
Hey, since that's not the album title, you should at least make that a song title.
So I'm thinking about doing a solo EP Android Fiddy, like and it'll just be me unlocking like a new form, type shit.
You in the red ribbon army outfit,
dude. Oh no, there is an Android 50. That's like super in the tuck on the Dragon Ball series. Yeah. And so I think we're going to try to like remake like me into like that Android for the cover art and whatnot. But yeah, that was like my manager. He's like, bro, Android 50, we got to do it. And I was like, yeah, well, let's run it. And then I started looking at the track list, and there was only 3 solo tracks because it was like a 13 track album. And I was like, what if I just save these for another time and we just chop it down to the features?
Yeah.
And then it came to me, Fusion Frenzy. I was like, double entendres with the Dragon Ball reference, and then the old school game on the Xbox. And so I was like, this has to be it. This is it. So we're gonna rework the cover art for this, and it's gonna be beautiful, bro. It's gonna be beautiful.
I've always compared rappers to Saiyans. I think you've had this conversation.
Yeah, before. Absolutely.
And it's because like that's just what we are.
Yeah.
And out of all the people I've ever met, I think I've told you this before too. I consider you like a rap Saiyan.
Thank you, bro.
Like you're somebody that you take the art seriously and the craft seriously, and you can tell.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really when it comes to a lot of rappers, like I'll be like, oh yeah, you make songs, let me hear, I'll fuck with it, I'll listen. but I don't ever take them as serious as I take you. Because I
I
know you
appreciate
love
that.
the craft. So when like we're talking about like sayings and shit, I'm like, yeah, this is somebody who, like how Vegeta and Goku look up to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like a hey, we're gonna fight this villain together, but just know when we're done, bro, like
It's
we're
still
gonna go out
battle.
bar for bar. Yeah. So
Absolutely. I mean,
I
there's always that like hidden it's like not a competition, but also at the same time, you see somebody going hard, you want to go hard too. It's not like
and you kind of need that in rap, bro.
absolutely. I mean, you need that in life in general, bro. If you don't see that, like you could even just be at work and you see the person who's killing it. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, I want to be that guy. I want to be better than that guy. You know, that's how I always look at it, bro.
Do
That's
you
how I
ever
always look
get at
it.
work? Do you ever get people who are like, you rap, bro? And then when you show them, like, I didn't even think you could fucking. Do you write your own stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's surprised.
Yeah.
Everybody's surprised. Like, oh, this is you? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, this is fire. Like, so the reactions at work are hilarious. And I don't even tell people anymore. Like my like coworkers always like, oh, you don't even know? This is Jay Fiddy, bro. And I just be dying, bro. So I just let them do the talking for me, I got a couple cool ass coworkers that I have that just every time there's somebody new who doesn't know, they're like, yeah, you're looking at Jay Fiddy. I don't know if you know this guy.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, so it's a cool experience.
We were at a
Sure.
wedding recently, and we were at my friend Nestor's wedding, and everybody was taking pictures, and I don't know what his name was. Justin knows what his name was. Rico. Yeah, he comes up and he's talking about how he had listened to our music at like a bachelor party thing they had done, and he was talking to Justin like, oh yeah, and then he mentions my name, my rap
I
name.
had showed them at dinner because they didn't know. So when one of my friends brought it up, I'm sure you went through that. We're like, oh yeah, Jay Fiddy fucking raps, and then you're like, oh, I gotta show him my fucking catalog.
Yeah.
So I showed him some of our stuff at the dinner table, and they liked it. And a lot of the stuff obviously is me, Andrew, and Josh. So Andrew was on a lot of the tracks. He was saying that when they had gone home that night, that they were still up drinking for like another like hour, and they were just going down our YouTube page, and saying like they had liked a lot of the music they heard. And I was like, well, my brother, like, 'cause Andrew wasn't there at the time. So I was saying, like, introducing them, like, hey, this is my brother.
He said, bro, this is Mellow, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he was
He's
telling
that
me, bro,
guy,
this is Mellow.
yeah.
And I felt good hearing that. I was like, yeah, I am
He even
Mellow.
said, he's like, hey, Philip, this is Mellow. And it was just so funny.
Yeah.
I felt good,
that's
bro.
Me,
I was
that's
like-
me.
I was like, I was so shy. I was like blushing. Yeah, guys, me. I know when to
call
count.
me Andrew. Call
Yeah,
me.
yeah. That's my dad's name, actually. So Mellow. So it's call me sir. But
That's fucking hilarious.
it
No,
feels good, man. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know if I've ever told you this story. I mean, I think I told Justin. I was at a bar, bro. I was at a bar in Tacoma, and we were just having like I was with like my sister-in-law and some of their friends, and I went to the bar to order a drink, and this guy comes up, and he goes, "Hey, are you?" And he shows me my Instagram, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's me." He's like, "Yeah, bro, I love your podcast, and like I watch your podcast."
fuck
And
yeah.
I was like, "Really?" He's like looking at me like hella surprised, like, "Yeah, bro, like I love your stuff," and like I almost started crying, bro. I was like, "Bro, what?" And then
It's
like
working, bro.
they
It's
came,
working.
my party came up behind me to like talk to me. I'm like, "Guys, bro, meet this guy." I was like, meet him. And like he was talking to them too, and it was like hella weird to finally get recognized by somebody that I don't work with or I'm not related with.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real.
Yeah,
That's how you know
and
it's
it
real,
was
bro.
cool, but I was like hugging him. I'm like, "Hey man, thanks, bro. Like, thank you. That was really cool, you did."
That's that love. That's that love. That's what we all do it for, man.
He's like,
is
"Let me
to-
buy you a drink, bro." And I felt hella bad. I was like, "Nah, it's
Yes,
cool,
you
bro."
gotta let them do it. You gotta let them do it. Just
I felt bad, man. I was like, "Yeah, if you want to, but yeah." I think you got
I'm
me,
always
a
like,
reindeer or whatever.
anytime somebody offers me, I'm like, yeah, shout out tequila, please.
Like, yeah, give me the fucking the Jose Cuervo, bro.
No Jose. Oh.
Oh, not that you're not that type of tequila guy.
No, Cuervo, that's not real tequila, man. I can't do it.
Well, it was funny at that same wedding. I was just mentioning to you all the adults were sitting out on the tables eating,
Yeah.
and all the fucking Mexican teenagers were like just fucking surrounding the bottles, and they got it taken away from them at one point, because after one of them got like blacked out drunk. Like the actual adults, were like, "Hey, look, we gotta take this." So, yeah, because I was like,
Gotta
"Damn,
monitor that shit,
they're
bro.
hounding that shit, bro." They were just like surrounding it.
They
bro.
don't even know what they're doing, bro.
That they had that feel to that. Like, hey, like when like you're in like your late teens, early 20s, you're just like, "Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna shot."
Exactly.
And that's kind of what ended up happening. So I thought it was fucking hilarious, dude, to be honest with you. So
Yeah, that's how it be, bro. Them kids be wildin'.
do you have a potential? Maybe you already said this, but like, what are we? for the people watching, what is like a potential release date for your new project? Like, what are you planning on kind of?
Yeah, we got a September 29th right now
Okay.
is the release date. So yeah, man, just peep out for that. And I got a couple singles that'll drop beforehand. So yeah, man, Fiddy, come check it out, bro. Fusion
You,
Frenzy, it's going
You
crazy.
should let us do a red room for you, man.
Yeah, let's run it up.
You
Let's run it
did
up.
the last, and I apologize, but the last music video that I saw from you by yourself was Clairvoyance. Have you've done music videos with other people since then?
What was it? The last one I put out, I
It was
guess.
just by yourself.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It was the I guess I'll smoke like
Okay,
remix that I
remember
did.
one.
But yeah, it is like just like a verse over a challenge. But yeah, that was like the last solo one I did.
Do you? Sorry to interrupt you again.
You're all good.
The reason why I asked that is, do you plan on, do you have a track where you're like, hey, we're fucking doing a video for this?
Yeah. So actually in a week in like 2 days, we're shooting a music video for the Gram After Gram track. I was playing that for Andrew a little bit ago.
Fire, by the way.
Yeah, bro, that one, oh my god, I can't wait to drop
Yeah,
it.
that
I
was
can't
fire,
wait to
dude.
fucking drop it. That one goes crazy. But yeah, that one we're doing a music video for. We're gonna do a music video for the intro track with Seven to Panther. And yeah, so far those are the only two I actually have planned out. But we'll see how the rest of them come together.
Do you have a snippet or anything that you could show us, maybe off camera, of the song that you and Tommy have?
The one that Tommy's gonna be on for the album is the Cope track. That's already out.
Okay.
With Demrick. Yeah. And Hang On, the one with Blimes as well. So
I like that one. Did you guys not have an opportunity to do a music video for that?
Blimes, she's down in LA. Sometimes she travels up here, so the opportunity may arise. She's definitely the most reachable because we're homies. Like I've known Blimes 5 years now. And she's hella cool, man. She was super easy to talk to. Yeah, she's very supportive. And yeah, she would be the most accessible out of like between her, Demrick, and Joey, like to do a music video. Other than that, the rest of the locals I could run up a music video with, you know what I mean?
Well, I know that when I saw you at work the other day,
Yeah.
which I love seeing you at work because you're not like a normal customer to me, and I mean, like, I don't really like customers, but like when I see you, it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
We had talked, and you seemed really interested in like what's happening down in Hawaii. We're not interested as in like in a good way, but like obviously, yeah, I hate that word. Bro. So it's like you're interested in pain and suffering? No,
Like,
no,
nah,
actually,
not
not
necessarily.
Actually, this is crazy, but yeah, I wanted to talk to you about a kind of in a range of topics this episode, but that's one of the ones that me and you got really caught on the other day.
Yeah,
Was that
man.
topic?
It's insane to see. I actually work with a guy who's from Hawaii. And so, yeah, whenever that first started happening, like he was like the first guy I thought of. So I like hit up Don. I was like, hey, you got family out there? Like, you doing good? He was like, yeah, I got a brother, who's like, he lost his house and whatnot. And so I just started diving into it, man. And it's pretty horrendous to see like what's unfolding from that. Like, obviously it's hard to trust every story that's getting told about it. But it's fucked up to see like just they're lying about like the death count, man. Like they're saying there's only 100, but you see all these locals reporting, man. They're saying like thousands, 1,000 people are dead, and so there's a lot of things that just make you question what's going on over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw a report. Well, I saw in the news that Joe Biden was talking about giving the residents $700,
Bro,
and that's
like
just really embarrassing, bro.
that's like a joke. You know what I mean? Like how are you supposed to rebuild with $700, bro?
He's mentioned this a few times in the past, and I'll bring it up again because I think it's a really logical stance. Bro, we've given Ukraine billions of dollars. Billions with a fucking capital B. And he's giving, like, I think it was 1.9 to Hawaii. And
Yeah.
that's like our property. Like it's part of the United States.
Yeah, that's where like you can go down the rabbit hole on that, bro. Is like there's a bunch of talk about property, like a land grab, like
Yeah.
they're trying like there's $1 million homes, like every house on that property is worth like $1 million, and nobody could buy out the natives because you could give them 5 million, they still want to sell their house. They love Maui, bro. Like that's their homeland, and so it's insane to see that it was like only the native people's houses were burnt. They're like trying to land grab for like 30 cents to the dollar, rebuild it into a 15-minute smart city. Like there was like this bill that passed about making Maui the first smart city, like completely ran off of clean energy, all this crazy shit. And now it just so happened to be that they destroy their homes, and it's to the point where you know that these insurance companies are not going to pay to get every house rebuilt.
No, they're already talking about it. They're already
Bro,
saying no. Like, yeah.
they're not paying for that. So they're going to run the insurance businesses out of, or insurance business out. All of the natives aren't going to be able to afford to rebuild their homes. So they're just going to be stuck there with land. And they're going to get offered $300K or whatever for their land. And because they're stuck with nothing, like they're going to get their hand drawn so fast. And I just pray that the people of Hawaii like stay strong, bro. Stay strong, and like this could be the first like real uprising in America. Even though you can look back on Hawaiian history, they don't consider themselves Americans. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, I mean, it's actually disgusting gesture by. If somebody was just like, well, $700, at least it's nothing. No, fuck no, bro. They gave hella money, and this isn't me being against Ukraine or anything, but. Like, if you're sending billions of our tax-paying dollars, or you're using, like we reported on this a couple episodes ago, how the Pentagon every year fails their audit because they just can't account for billions of dollars, because that money's going into secret black projects, with reverse engineering and all that stuff. When you say, hey, we're gonna give you guys $700, it's just like a huge slap in the face, bro.
You might as well as not give it to them. Like
it's
not enough to make a difference, and they're hoarding supplies over there too. Red Cross is like getting donated millions of dollars and not giving it to like anybody.
Well, I read earlier that Oprah owns property there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the last 2 times this has happened in Hawaii, her properties haven't been touched.
Yeah.
Oprah's, especially this last one in Hawaii, Oprah's property, none of her stuff got touched.
Yeah, and
that's fucking insane, bro.
Apparently, she's trying to buy up a lot of that land too. She'll be the first one to expand her island, I'm sure. Yeah, it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Like, you hope that none of this is real, that there really isn't evil people out there trying to claim land. But what's our history taught us, man? Like, I love America. I love being here because it feels like a generally safe place to be. But like, and I grew up patriotic, bro. But like, if you look at American history, bro, it's disgusting. Like, we ran out natives before, and I still don't trust the politicians, bro. I still don't trust them. So like, yeah, I love being American, but I don't trust
Same here, bro.
the way that Americans run shit.
I have love for this country. I love being American too. But there's just certain things that we allow and that we do.
Yeah,
that it's like. To be a true patriot, you don't always have to be a fucking an American meat writer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like the guy who says that they're just taking orders. Like, that's not American, bro. Americans are supposed to, protect people and do the right thing. And so, yeah, it's sad to see, like, there was like a local guy who talked about how like there was once like one of the fires started, the police blockaded the people in and did not let them leave. And so, like, there's people who literally could not drive their car out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you... And they say that they're just following orders. Like, that's not American, bro. You protect the people. You let them survive. You know what I'm saying? So it's been one of the more, just disheartening things to experience, seeing all this come together and seeing everything that comes to light. because CNN says one thing, Fox says one thing, like all the mainstream media outlets say one thing, but
And then the local media says something different.
bro,
and then
you all you have
locals-
to do is go online and see people in Maui reporting it, you know, and they're like, hey, this is what's real. And so I trust them. Like, oh, well, you believe everything you see on TikTok or Twitter? Well, I see people that are actually in Maui behind rubble, terrified, traumatized. So I genuinely believe we are in some of the craziest times right now with this, right? Like everything that's happening, you know, it's opening, it's, you know, peeling back the veil of like the true intentions of like the people that we give our power to. And obviously there's been things in the past, but this is like so blatant.
Yeah,
And
it's getting really scary, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not religious in any means, by any means. I'm not like, super into like religion, but I've read enough about Revelations. I've read enough about that kind of stuff to where the AI stuff that's happening, the Maui, the fire that is destroying Hawaii, the New York one, the disclosure stuff, all the stuff with like Russia and China, like this is not like this isn't trending good, bro. Like
yeah,
none of this stuff is trending good. Like
we're trending towards you know, like that whole new world order speech is starting to seem like, you know, once they create, if they can create mass, you know, like hysteria or mass fear, that's when, you know, they can implement the hardest change. And like, bro, this is what I hate about what happened with COVID, bro, is they turned people into like kind of like a put your hands up in the air type people.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, I guess this is what we're in for. And that's what it feels like is happening right now, is just I guess this is what we're in for type thing. And it's just all this craziness.
they turn neighbors against each other.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to a fucking store. I mean, if you didn't have a mask on, they'd fucking bully you at that fucking store. Get the fuck
I
outta
gotta
here.
say, they kind of fucked up going for Maui, bro. Like, if there's a type of people that don't back down for their family, it's the Polynesian people.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with
Yeah,
Polynesians and you don't fuck with Mexicans.
Yeah, bro. They don't fuck. You don't
So-
fucking fuck with their family, dude.
Yeah, so
like-
I'm praying for the people of Maui, man. Just stay strong. It's been really hard to find like real donation links, like, you know what I mean. I was trying to talk to my coworker. I'm like, bro, if you know any family there that I can like directly support, so if you're watching this and you have like a direct support link, like drop it in the comments, like let me know. I want to get it out there and just help in whatever way I can. Because I don't want to donate to Red Cross, who's not handing shit out, or FEMA or whatever it is that's out there. I would like to help, you know, people direct, even if it's not a lot. I'm sure we can all, you know, help out in a way that we don't think will make a difference, but it will.
Please, guys, like he just said, if there's like a real link you can give us to where we can actually be a part of something and not like a government funded, please drop it below. Like reach out to us, message us, or whatever. Just make a general comment, because you're right, bro. I'm not donating to Red Cross and them, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah, man.
Not when there's like a spiritual battle happening between like the elites and the us regular people. That's what's happening right now.
It does feel like spiritual warfare.
It feels like a spiritual warfare between the elites and us, and it's been, whether or not you believe in the stuff that's been happening this year, like it does feel like that, bro.
We are
They do
surrounded
not
by
like us, man.
We're surrounded by a bunch of energy vampires, and that was kind of what like the COVID thing like bled into. It was like, all right, how can we sap these people? How do you take over a country? How do you take over the world? You sap the world of their will, their desire, and their future. You make the future seem bleak. You make everybody sick, and you make everybody scared, and they will do anything to survive. Anything to survive. You put people into that fearful mode. And so right now, that's the spiritual warfare. Still believing
Nexus
and still
aliens,
having
bro.
that power, bro, is like, even if you're scared, like don't allow that to like change how you interact with your human brothers and your sisters. You know, like this is a time to where all that shit is asinine, bro. You have to look at it and be like, I don't believe a damn thing that you're telling me. I know that there's some bullshit going on. I'm going to help whoever I can in my direct life. So this spiritual warfare is really a test of your might and your will. Like no matter what you're going through, don't give up and don't fall into it. Just don't. It's not worth it, bro. Like there's major change about to come. If not, it's happening right now, you know. And
We're in the
so-
middle of it, I think.
one of the biggest
And
like history lessons
you
that we've
mentioned
seen.
COVID because they had us at our lowest. We were at our lowest. We were all scared. We were in fear, living in fear. Then after COVID kind of died down, the next step, there's something from out of this planet coming here.
Yeah.
We're getting threats from this thing now. Now there's fires destroying towns. Now AI is going to be taking over jobs. Now AI is going to be doing this. You know, Hollywood, the Hollywood strike that's happening, where they want to get paid like their proper residuals and they want to get better pay. But then Disney and all them are saying like, no, we're gonna try to work with AI to like cut costs. And we know what's happening right now, dude. They had us at our lowest, and now everything's just falling in order from there.
Yeah, and I feel like AI is like AI is a threat to reduce human value. You know what I mean? So eventually they can get those. Once you're starving in Hollywood, you'll write something for less than what you did before the strike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take a crumb now. And that's kind of what they shock you. They shock you into this very deprived mode to where you'll just take a little bit, and so that's kind of what happened. You know what I mean? Like they do that with the gas prices, with the food prices. They make it to where you have to spend all of this just to survive. And now you don't get to see the fruits of your labor. You don't get to see that, you know what I'm saying? So it's been crazy to see happen, and they continue to instill fear through whether it's like actual destruction, like what's going on in Maui,
Yeah.
or potential fear plays with what's going on in
Disclosure stuff.
Russia, or the Malaysian Airlines, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, before we get off that topic, guys, like he said earlier, if there's a real link you guys can send us, please, 100% we can share that amongst our friends. Me and James both have a platform with pretty good following on it. So even one person counts, bro. If we can if one person helps so we can get enough people to come forward with this, like, I went to high school with some people that live in Hawaii and have family there. So, this is for the people, bro. And like me and James were saying, like, this is spiritual warfare happening right now. And we're in the midst of, by 2030, we're going to have a winner. And I want it to be us, bro. So,
yeah, I pray that the planet's in a better place by then, whether it's in shambles and we're all on to the next phase, or they figure it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So let's either blow the world up or make it better.
yeah.
Like, I would like
Basically, that's what.
hate to sound extreme, but I don't like being in a purgatory.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I need to be.
blow the bitch up, or let's move on to like the next chapter, bro. Like,
Hopefully, I'm not
crazy.
podcasting in a detainment camp, dude.
yeah, dude, I'm still chasing the dream. You're one of the tunnel people in Las Vegas,
I'm like
still
sitting there like-
podcasting.
I got I'm like in a prison jumpsuit, like, hey, coming live from the detainment camp, and
Get stabbed live on podcast.
Oprah's like whipping me and stuff. Like, get back in line.
I'm going viral now. Here we go.
Sorry, Oprah. My bad. My bad, Jeff. My bad, Epstein. You know what I mean? But you mentioned the Malaysian Airlines.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna start off by saying this, guys. I'm not really that educated on that footage. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a fucking expert. None of that shit. But there is a video circulating that is possibly the answer to what happened to that Malaysian, the flight 370, and we could put it up here too as we're discussing this. So basically, it's from a satellite, supposedly, allegedly from a satellite, and it shows the plane, in the sky, and these orbs start circling around it. And as the orbs start circling this plane, obviously the plane's trying to get away from it. And as the plane goes towards these clouds, it literally just disappears on the FLIR footage and the satellite footage. So like two different versions of, and if that's real, I think I've talked to both of you about this off camera, but if this is real, this changes everything. Like, it's like, how the fuck do we fly now safely?
Yeah. No, they for one, it's easy for the government to like funnel a bunch of money into like the military, right? They're like, oh, now we have to protect everybody from aliens. Oh, you think your tax dollars are bad now? Now we got to fund the sky. You know what I mean? Or or like that
Space
was
Force, when they
was
made Space Force.
Yeah, they made Space Force, and next thing you know, they got to spend all this money on all this extraterrestrial defense, and you never know what that could open up into, bro. Like you just, and that's where I was saying like the fear thing. Like if they instill enough fear into you, you'll let them do whatever. You're like, oh, there's aliens. Like, yeah, you better protect me, bro. Put up a giant shield around the whole world.
Yeah, because all of a
Like-
sudden, like earlier this year, we shot them down. We're shooting them down, and it's kind of setting the stage for, oh, but we shot them down before, but we need your guys' tax money.
Yeah.
We need more help. We need more defense money.
Yeah, no, and you never know what like is actually real of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're able to just fake anything, you know, to get you to believe whatever. Like, and so
The same year that this is happening, AI and is becoming better.
bro, exactly. Like
Now, how the
deepfakes
fuck
are
do I know
crazy.
anything's real now, bro?
Yeah, they've been able to like copy your likeness so much that you in it, like somebody like you, bro. How many podcasts have you recorded?
Yeah, I told him that. You're kind of fucked, man.
Bro, you've recorded well over 300, right?
So Drewcast videos, I'm at 124. Say What's Real, 57, but that doesn't count the videos that we did before I even started numbering them.
Yeah.
So about 200, over 200.
Yeah, dude, there's enough to where if an AI listened through every single episode, they could just create another Say What's Real.
Yeah, they could.
In all of your different inflections,
Yeah.
all of that, you know what I'm saying? But they'll kind of have to regurgitate it, you know what I mean? So it's like it'll just be a blend of all of your already used ideas.
Yeah.
That's the only downside of AI. You know, that's why I think AI is such an empty threat, because it can only recreate what it's given. Humans are like creators. We
are
can
the
create
creators.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you blend two different races together, boom, you got a Blasian. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like only humans can do that. A robot can't have sex with a
Well,
black.
it's gonna start getting scary when AI can do that.
Yeah, and hopefully they don't become reproductive or whatever. I don't even want to see a world like that. That sounds
Yeah,
like
like robots getting it on, bro.
no way, bro. I'm not trying to see that. Like, so
robots blanking each other.
you know, hopefully this AI shit is like an empty threat with just not being able to be authentic. Like it just has to recreate a bunch of already set ideas. So us as innovators, as long as technology doesn't become the creator,
Mm-hmm.
it always has to be created. Somebody had to make AI. Somebody had to bring it to life. Unless we're in a simulation, but that's like a whole nother.
That's so. Yeah, but I mean, okay. So if that
like a whole
if
nother
that
shit.
flight 370 footage is real, like I said, I have no idea. I'm not an expert in this field, but if it's real, I mean, we're talking about potentially the airline industry like collapsing.
Yeah.
And they don't want that, bro.
Bro,
They do
but-
not want the airline industry collapsing.
What about all those kids that went to the Miami Beach during COVID? They're like, we don't care. We're
Yeah,
still
we don't care."
partying. There's gonna be people hopping on the
Yeah.
plane still. Like,
Yeah,
they're like, zap me, bro. I'm going to Bali. I'm going to
course,
Abu
bro.
Dhabi. Stop me now.
I wonder what happened. Like, if that footage is real, like, where did they go? Did they get killed? Did they get transported somewhere? Was it just like a show of hand by these things?
Yeah.
If it is extraterrestrial or whatever this is, the phenomenon, like, was it kind of like a show of hand? Like, hey, look what we can do.
Yeah, yeah. So like, if the aliens are trying to prove a point, they did. You know, I would definitely be rattled if it ended up being extraterrestrials. One of my like theories that came to my head instantly was that it was like a glitch, bro. Like they just went through a glitch, like that show Manifest, bro. If any of you guys have seen Manifest, this plane is flying, and I was like, dude, this sounds just like this TV show. The plane flies through a cloud, and they disappear, and they're gone for years, and everybody thought that they died and that this plane crashed, and it was a huge mystery. But then they came back. The plane ended up flying through another set of clouds and came back years later. And so, yeah, if there's one crazy theory I would like to believe is that
It's that.
they glitched out, bro. We'll see them in 10 years.
I would believe that theory if it wasn't for the fact that they were being swarmed by
Those orbs.
those orbs.
Yeah.
It's because it's almost like, and we can put the picture up in editing, but someone had traced their pathing, and all three of them together made this, like, you know what a Dyson sphere is?
No.
I don't even know if that's the correct word, but they made this like sphere around the plane.
Wait, is
Almost
it the
like
Dyson sphere? Does it have like the? It almost has like a triangle like built into it.
A Dyson sphere is what they theorize what you would need to like take the energy from a sun, like a star.
But like the shape of it is like a bunch of circles kind of coinciding within each other.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
the sphere kind of looked like.
Dude, those motherfuckers.
And we could put it up for like a visualization, but
They got
it almost is like they formed the portal or a hole, or they formed something around this plane in order for them to be able to do that. And I just, my opinion on that video is like, I think that there's way too much shit to take into account for it to be like a hoax.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think that if you're going to hoax that, you would just make all these like micro details.
Well, it hasn't been debunked yet either. So.
Which, yeah, as far as we know to this day, you can't definitively debunk that video.
Yeah. That's insane.
And a lot of certain people are really quiet about it too. Like people that usually open their fucking mouths and say everything's fake and fucking, you know, like the online pundits type people.
Yeah.
They're not fucking saying, oh, damn, because again, it's a scary fucking thing, dude. Like you imagine like, you can't tell everybody that though. That's the thing. That's the sucky thing about trying to tell the population about the truth, because bro, there's a lot of us who fucking cannot handle it.
Yeah, but it's like, would you rather live a lie and then?
I wouldn't. No.
Yeah,
personally,
me
but
neither. Me neither, man.
I know. I work with a lot of people, bro, who they can't even handle when their schedule changes. So, and no offense,
How
but
are they
it's
gonna
like,
be able to handle the aliens?
like,
dude?
hey, you
Yeah.
might be on a plane that fucking gets abducted. Okay, have a good day now. Go back to your 9 to 5.
Man, it's
Go pay bills.
we better hope that the aliens are a lot nicer than the people who run our world. Yeah,
I really hope they are, but at the same time, man, like you just never know with how big this universe is, bro. So it's kind of like a fucking freaky. It kind of reminds me of It kind of said, okay. So last week, Justin brought up a story about these Russian soldiers, Sorry, Justin brought up a story about these Russian soldiers who got turned into stone after they had shot down a UFO. The UFO crashed or landed. 5 entities or beings get out of it. They kind of fuse into one. They emit this huge light that like turned these Russian soldiers into stone. It's even on the CIA's website. They have a document about it.
yeah. You said that to me, bro.
They reported on it, and I was like, hey, they're not going to report on just anything, because technically they would report on anything. You just go to the website. Like there had to have been some validity to this story for them to even waste their time on it and like get it classified. They declassified it now, but it was classified at some point, right? And it just like, so there's things that can turn us into stone.
Yeah. Yeah,
Why aren't we
they said that
being told about
they
this,
straight
bro?
up had limestone on them. Like, that's insane. So, here's my question. So, aren't the pyramids made of limestone as well?
I believe there's limestone on it, which I think based on that, it was affected by a flood at some point.
Yeah.
Because limestone is like in water.
Okay, never mind
So,
then.
which kind of proves that at one point the pyramids were underwater. And you
Yeah.
know how high those things are. There had to have been a flood that was so massive at the time that it went to the, towards the top. Because there's water erosion on the Sphinx.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we're out in the middle of a desert, why the fuck is there water erosion on this thing? Which kind of coincides with like the cataclysms and the Great Flood. And a lot of people suggest that what we're seeing right now is what happens before cataclysms happen.
yeah, a bunch of like crazy natural.
Yeah, and have you ever heard of the whole 2027 theory?
No, I haven't.
So there's a guy who's a former CIA agent, and people always give me shit for saying former, but he fucking calls himself former, so I'm just going off what he said. But he's talking about how our government is basically preparing us for an impending event that's happening towards 2027, and that they only have a really small time frame to get disclosure out before this time, because when it's forced on us, they don't want us to be like completely shocked.
Right.
Now, multiple people too. I don't know if you know who Stephen Greer is, or have you heard of Stephen Greer?
No.
He talks about that too. How we've been given a time frame, and we have to do certain things by this time, or they're gonna force it.
So are we trying to like do good karma? Are we in like, do we have to like earn good karma so that this doesn't happen, or is this like an inevitable situation?
To me, it sounds like an inevitable. Like I was telling, okay, so for people who don't know, I've had a friend on here plenty of times. His name's Warren, I've told him, I said, hey, I think what's happening is that there, if this is going to be forced, the steps have been leading towards us. You know, now is it Project Bluebeam where it's fake, or if it's real, who knows? But if it's real, I wonder what it kind of sounds scary, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, but scary to who though? Scary to the people who have been fucking us for centuries, or because I don't think it's scary to us normal people.
Yeah,
I think they're being told like, hey, you guys got to do this, or we're just gonna force this shit to happen.
yeah, man. The thing about these like dated things too is always tough, right? Like the end of the Mayan calendar, the end of like Y2K. So I don't know. I feel like there's got to be like there's got to be like a loophole to this. Like
I kind of found
what's the specifics that we need done, or like, yeah, we'll see what happens.
well, it's around nukes. A lot of it's around nukes.
Oh, okay. So they're saying like,
You guys got to
that's-
get rid of the nukes,
oh,
and you got to tell
Putin's
your
gonna
people
press the
about. You got
button,
to
dude.
tell your people about us.
Which would kind of like make sense if you pay attention to like world news, like, you know, with the whole Russia Ukraine thing, Russia and China like becoming buddy buddy. They're kind of threatening nuclear war on, you know, that side if they end up losing.
Like Taiwan and all that. Yeah.
So who's to say in the next like few years by 2027 that, you know, a war on that eastern side just doesn't completely take off and then they resort to that.
yeah.
And
No,
then something
I've
has to
heard
slip in and like, hey, we're not about to let you guys fucking, you know,
Destroy this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard, you know, like how Russia is pretty much like a desolate waste of a land, so they don't really have like a way to survive. So that's why they have to invade another country, like, and if they just get like annexed out, and same with China, China doesn't grow a bunch of crops, or like they can't survive on their own. They need exports. They need
Well, and they've been
imports.
talking about like the way that they have their child, the kids there.
Yeah,
It
and
might not even be a
it's
thing in the
more
next 20,
just
30
it's more
years.
just their survivability, you know, and the way that they can like actually produce off the land. That's why America's so great. Like we have our own gold, oil, like all that. Like we can do everything in house. They can't. They got to move out. They have to move out, you know, and so that's why they're at war. They need to get out of their place because they're not in good standing with other places to where it makes sense. Like they're not making money off of their land. All they got is like what, oil, Russian oil. So they have to, bro. It's like a forced hand. Like if you knew, if they were like, hey, everybody in this town is gonna die because of radiation, well, you got to move out and you got to fight for your life in order to, you know, make that happen. Obviously, that's a little bit more extreme, but essentially, it's like your life is threatened to stay here. Your people are gonna die in 20 years if you don't figure out a way to get them out of here or claim more land, you know. And so it is like it's like a fight or flight situation up there. And so yeah, I could totally see that happening. Like in 4 years, Russia's like, all right, well, we didn't win the war. Like if all my people got to die, everybody does
Think
too.
of the increase in like UFOs we've been seeing. The UFO Las Vegas incident, the Peru stuff, all the shoot downs that happened earlier this year, all the people like Tom DeLonge, Stephen Greer, the CIA agent, the space chief of Israel, the Canadian defense minister, all these people are coming out, and I tell Warren this all the time because he tries to compare this to Y2K and the Mayan calendar thing.
Okay.
The difference is, here's the loophole. The difference is, during those times, you did not have high level people saying that the world was going to end in Y2K. Or you didn't have high level people say, okay, so Y2K was a little different because they thought, you know, that technology and the computers that we had wouldn't be able to go into the new century, which would cause problems. You did have people saying that, but for 2012, there wasn't like the Canadian defense minister, like, we're all going to die, right? There was just like rumors. Like now you have like legit, like why would, okay, for instance, like Tom DeLonge, you know, from Blink-182.
Yeah.
Why would people like him or that CIA guy or all these people, why would they put their careers, their reputation, their family safety, their safety? They'd put all of that on the line for a lie. That's what I tell Warren all the time. I said, hey, they might be lying, bro, right? I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. They could be. But all these people, like the space chief of Israel, like all these people that have had the credentials to run countries and be a part of these huge programs, they're just going to put their whole reputation on the line by saying 2027, something's happening.
Right. Yeah.
Because think about when something doesn't happen around that time. they're gonna get fucking clowned into an oblivion, dude.
Facts.
Like this isn't like a. They're gonna be like, well, we messed up. Well, they could, right? They could, but like it's just one of those things where like I think there's something to it, and I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, man. If anything, if you know, if like they are lying, or it's a setup for something in the future, like yeah, like I could go back to like that New World Order situation where it's like you cause this mass fear where everybody's expecting the world to end like on a serious note. And you can connect them back to Illuminati this, Illuminati that. But bro, like they could be setting us up, you know, like it's all mental warfare. It's all
Blue beam.
Yeah, blue beam. All of it's, you know, to get you to be scared of the future as well. And so, yeah, they could set it up to where it's like, oh, in 2027, this is where we're going to implement new world government, all digital currency, like shit like that could be serious in the next 4 years to where it changes the way we operate on a world landscape, you know.
It's probably how there's
and
steps.
it
they're
could
already
be
implementing
not the world actually ending.
or but the way we know it.
Yeah, and that happens all the time, bro.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. So
Well,
it could just
societies
be-
collapse like what, like every 300 years. America's towards their 300 years,
Yeah.
coming up on 300 years. I mean, like it could be just the collapse of our society going into a new one, right? So, and you kind of you need something that's bigger than a worldly threat.
Yeah.
To do that, you need something from outside of here to kind of force this to happen.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
couldn't force it with COVID, so now let's get something from outside of here to do that. It's
Yeah.
kind of scary. I mean, it's funny too because like you know how everybody's been shitting on AI, which rightfully so, but now it's like, oh, AI ran an algorithm and Earth almost got hit by an asteroid. You guys see that?
No, I didn't see
So
that.
I'll send it to you both. There was an article I read that there was an AI machine or AI system that ran an algorithm and found out that there was a huge asteroid that was in between the moon and Earth and barely missed us. And we didn't catch it. How fucking convenient. How fucking convenient that we didn't catch it, but AI did. But we're in the midst of like a war between us and AI where we don't want AI, but now it's like, hey, well,
it's-
AI ran the algorithm.
Yeah.
AI saved us, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so now you know we don't like AI, but AI ran an algorithm that you missed, and we almost got hit by an asteroid because you guys didn't catch it in time.
Yeah, bro. It's like to create this like sense of like safety with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
False sense of reality type shit. You know, it's like, oh, if we just tell people that this is it, then they'll trust us. And so yeah, it's like fuck AI, bro. Like
So in AI, I was like, oh, what? And again, I'm not educated on this topic, so I don't know exactly what science and math goes into this. But it's so fucking bizarre if you're like looking at it from an outside point of view, what's happening. Like they're clearly trying to force a lot of stuff on us at the same time this year. The battle between us and AI, the battle between us and the elites, the battle for space, the battle for our oceans, the battle for our digital and paper currency is all literally happening at the same fucking time.
yeah, that's how you know something crazy is about to go down.
Literally at the same time. It's like maybe 1 year is the battle for AI and us, then the next year is the battle for us in space. No, this whole entire fucking year has been all of it at once. And it's
Yeah.
just all gonna start colliding at one point to where I don't want to be around if it's bad, man. I know it sucks. It just fucking blows, dude.
Yeah. No, it's this happens to us all the time, you know what I'm saying? I think it was like 2016, I think was like the first time I realized the heavy fear mongering that they use upon people like wasn't that when Hillary was like running against like Trump and them? Oh, Hillary's going to start World War III, the world's going to end. All of that, you know what I mean? So it's hard to fully believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like being aware is super important. But yeah, like, you know, thinking that we're all fucked in the end is probably not true. You can't kill us all. And if you do, you're not left with anybody. So the changes are coming, bro, but they won't be as like extreme as we think they are. They will just be like little increments of change. But I fully believe that, yeah, the whole AI situation is, yeah, just a false sense of reality. Like how AI can only recreate what we give it. You know what I mean? So how did AI run an algorithm and find something unless we had the tools already to find it? You know what I'm saying? So it's using our tools to figure out where the meteor is. We can find it. So they already had it in our system, so they didn't find it. They're just using our tools.
It's hard to believe anything, but especially from like NASA, man. They, you know, before the whole UFO disclosure stuff started happening, NASA came out and was like, "Oh, we don't have any hard evidence." Like, bro, you fucking have evidence, bro. If there's anybody on this planet that has evidence, it's NASA. And the fact that they're gonna sit there and fucking bullface lie to people when it's funded by taxpayer money is so fucking bizarre to me. It's like they're on the wrong side of history. When this is all said and done, there's going to be a lot of people who look fucking dumb, and they're going to be one of them. Watch in like a month or two. We have it. We have the evidence now. Oh, now you have it. No, you've been fucking had it.
That's
you
history.
just don't want to fucking tell anybody about it.
History will continue to repeat itself, and yeah, sometimes it feels like we kind of play a sideline character. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of watch that unfold. We see it happen in front of our eyes, and sometimes it feels like we can't do anything. You know what I mean? Like what can me and you do in order to stop this giant AI race from happening or aliens invading? You know, so sometimes it feels hopeless, but at the same time, it's like, just be good to your people. You know what I mean? And we'll see where it goes. All I know is that they're full of shit, bro. They're full of shit. they're full of shit, bro. The truth will continue to come out. You know, that aliens are real. That fucking they're lying. Like, all that shit's gonna come to light, 100%.
I kind of compare Jay to like, imagine like an ant. I think you may have heard me say this before, but imagine telling your ant friends, right? You're in the colony with them, and you're like, "Hey, man, there's rumors that like there's these huge walking things called humans that can just destroy our colony like that, and there's nothing we can do." Nah, bro, humans aren't real, bro. It's Project Bluebeam. It's a psyop. That's not real. It's like, no, for real, man. Like they have proof that humans can do this. You know, like, okay, but like, then when can I quit my colony job? I kind of compare it to that.
Yeah.
I kind of compare it in the sense that whatever we're dealing with is not something that we can comprehend, or that it's just something that's out of our understanding. And I compare it to that because you could go outside right now and destroy a whole fucking beehive like it's nothing, and go back to living our normal life.
Yeah.
Or an ant colony. You can go outside right now and destroy it and go home and sleep at night. And something could do that to this planet, and I don't think they want to tell us that, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. You know, I think that has so much power in it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, it could go, you know, that way to where they can come zap us. All humans are dead. What if we're just in a petri dish? Like, you know what I mean? Type shit. But also we could be looked over. You know, we could be watched over to where maybe those things that are coming in, turning people into limestone. It's like, all right, we're gonna scare the military. We're gonna scare people who are in control to let them know, you know, treat humans the right way. And so maybe that's where the interference will come with, like you were saying, the 2027 thing.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a divine intervention, which actually is in the form of a little gray humanoid in a spaceship. You know what I mean?
Or something.
Yeah. You never know. Like, but it can go either way with that.
That's an actual theory. Is that aliens aren't technically like alien, quote unquote, from like outer space. Is that they are a past civilization, not necessarily human, some past civilization life form that survived the last
cataclysm,
and they've just been here the whole entire time. And, you know, like you said, they're finding ways to protect, you know,
because they share this planet with us,
because they're here too. Like, that's another theory that is, you know, kind of interesting.
Now, like, because think about it, right? Dinosaurs were here for hundreds of millions of years, right? Before us. And I tell Warren this all the time. You're going to sit there and tell me that not one creature from that hundreds of millions or billions of years became intelligent to be smart like us? I told him, I said, I think that's what survived the last cataclysm, is something that isn't us, but is from here.
Joe Biden's lizard.
They're in the ocean. They're doing fucking something, bro.
Yeah.
Because why would an alien, right? Think about it. Why would an alien care if we have nukes? If they're not from here, they don't live here, why would they care about us having nukes? You would only care if you share this planet with us or you're using us for something.
Yeah. I mean, look around. There's desolate planets that are all around us. What the furthest one or the closest one that's to us, how long does it take to get there? Another habitable planet that's like Earth. We can't get there
I think
as
it's like Alpha
humans.
Centauri or something like that.
Yeah,
which is
bro,
like
it's
light years away.
light years away.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's probably the easiest planet that they're like by. They're like, dude, we gotta conserve this one. There was like this study that came out. Was the planet that's in our solar system that has the same chemical that nukes let off?
Oh yeah,
Of
I forget-
Mars.
Mars, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe all these planets were inhabited at one point, and Earth is the last one
Yeah,
left
in our solar system.
in our solar system. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like a protective plan, like in a way, like
Hey, we gotta protect this because this solar system won't survive without Earth or some shit like that.
like
you know?
they'll kill each other down there, but as long as they don't blow it up.
Well, they
like,
believe you can live in Venus, but not on Venus's surface, but in the clouds, like somewhere in between the ground and the clouds. There's like an area in between where like you can almost have a cloud city
just
like Star Wars.
lipping
Yeah.
a Zeppelin or something like that.
There's moons, like I think it's Titan. There's a couple moons in our solar system too that they think would be able to support some type of life.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to, like, if I'm an alien, why the fuck would I care if you guys blow up your planet? Like, I'm not from here. So it makes sense that they're probably just something from here.
yeah, trying to protect it. So
And how do you tell people that? So that's the real question here is how do you tell all of us that you've been sharing this planet with the past civilization? Like maybe that's what Atlantis is or something, right? What if Atlantis was just like a really super highly intelligent group of people that escaped the last cataclysm and that's what washed away their, they just went and hid in the ocean.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
No, I totally believe that. I totally believe that there was past civilizations and that there's a higher intelligence, and whether they're good or evil we'll come to see. But there's something like that tells me that we're being looked over, and that there's evil people that we see in front of us. You know what I mean? Like the evil people are being portrayed as the people trying to protect us, but the people that are, we don't know them yet. We don't know them yet, and I think I want to live to see that day. I want to live to see the last sunrise. I want to live to see, who's really looking over us, and we are living in a fucking crazy time,
Yeah,
bro.
because I'm telling, if I die, bro, I'm going straight to wherever we go after death. I'm going and telling on Earth, bro. I'm telling.
You
I'm
gotta
straight
get
up
these
fucking
guys out of here, bro.
I'm tattling. I'm like, hey, this is fucking crazy. They're fucking psychos here, bro. God's gonna be looking like, what? What do you? Because there's so many planets he has to manage.
Yeah,
Earth, bro. They need a spanking, dude. Like seriously, dude. Like go and spank them, God. Like what is happening here? He's gonna be like, oh, okay, my bad. Like
it's a work in progress.
there's so many. My son, I have so many planets to look over. Yeah, well, Earth needs it, Dad. All right. So that's the fucking problem here.
Have you heard of the KARDASHEV scale?
KARDASHEV?
Yeah, it's
How they
is it a
kind of like
theory?
rate what? Okay, so I think we're not type 1 yet. We're a 7. I think we're
Well,
about.
It started off with 3 tiers, but it kind of
Evolved.
evolved into 7. But the idea or theory behind it is that civilization can reach certain tiers of like how they manage energy, how we,
Use and manage energy.
how
basically,
we,
yeah.
what's the word?
It's almost like evolution in a way.
Gather energy.
Yeah, because it's like how you use your host star's
resources.
energy, like your sun.
Yeah, and something like that is like an evolution of like we can right now they rate us at like a 0.7, and they think that we can reach a tier 1 civilization within the next 100 to 300 years.
Bro, this is about to crack open some crazy shit, all right? Y'all ready for a fucking twist of turns? So, what if all these fucking evil people, right? Oprah, Bill Gates, all these crazy motherfuckers that are trying to do all this crazy shit. What if they're trying to do that? Like, oh, we have to force all this clean energy shit onto people, and we're going to take your land and like do things different because we're operating on ancient times. So we have to forcibly wipe out all these old buildings, and we have to force you to take radiation and all this other stuff because all this energy is going to be coming to you.
It could be, bro.
Bro.
I'll show you a video after we're done if you stay. But
Hell's Angels.
shit.
Full swing.
What I was getting at is another thing that I kind of fell down the rabbit hole on is they were saying they were theorizing that the alien, whatever you want to call them, is a tier 1 or a tier 2 civilization that is amongst us already, and we don't see them, we don't mingle with them, none of that stuff, because they've harnessed, is what I was looking for. They've harnessed the energy. They have the resources and means to be in our water without having to, you know, they don't drive cars, they don't consume food the way we do. Like, they're just there, right? And it kind of fucking scared me, because, like, I'll show you the video. But, like, imagine something so advanced, right, that they can literally just...
Yeah, because isn't like a Type 7 civilization just like the universe? You become the universe.
Just a floating energy blob.
It's basically like if...
You become God, basically.
Yeah, to skip that far, they theorize that a tier 7 civilization is we've moved past the need for consciousness in like a body form. Like, we've kind of just, we are energy, you know, we're just existence in itself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like
they don't think that we can even reach that, because like we can't even comprehend what that would even be like.
Yeah.
We look at God like that, right? As God as just this, he's just something that exists in an energy form. But imagine that on the scale of like everyone.
Yeah, it's all consciousness, right? So like your consciousness can like travel between matter, and so it's it's like wherever, whatever,
and you
like
create your
matter.
reality.
Yeah, exactly, and that's like kind of like the whole third eye thing, right? Like, you know, being able to dream and have imagination.
Yeah,
And
Egyptians
eventually-
talk about that, man.
So you know how I said that they theorize that we won't reach a tier 1 for like, you know, another 300 years? What if there's already like a tier 2 or a tier 3 because they've been alive for, you know, hundreds of thousands of years and just managed to survive each time, and they're just here because they're just so advanced that, you know, what's a flood,
Yeah,
like what's a
Oh, that's how you would survive a cataclysm, is going into the water.
yeah, like, you know, what's a hurricane, you know, we have ways around that kind of stuff. So it was just interesting to hear about, and like, you know, people have different theories of like what's going on. And that,
Well, you know, if that's what the case is, that those people who survived the cataclysm, you know who they are, right? Like they're the elites from the past civilization. They
Yeah.
were the rich people. They were the people who survived and didn't.
That's
and
like-
an even
Yeah.
deeper rabbit hole is like, that's what our religions are based off of. You know, we think of Jesus as like this dude who can turn water to wine and just magic this. What if it's some fucking this guy
tier
that, like,
4
yeah, this,
humanoid.
like, lived, like, you know, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 years ago,
Yeah.
and he was just like, hey guys, you know, look, and they were like, just fucking kill this guy.
Like, all right, they weren't ready for Jesus,
But,
dude.
you know, they mention UFOs in the Bible, and like, you know, balls of fire and angels and all this kind of stuff. What, it was just, you know, some fucking aliens.
Yeah, no, that's what trips me up about all of it too. Is like, are they doing it because they have to force it on us, or are they evil? You know, so only time will really tell with that. You know, I don't trust Gates, but maybe the GMO food will help us reach tier 1.
I'll be the first in line. I'll eat bugs, sir. I'll eat bugs, Mr. Gates.
If everybody eats a cricket today, dude, we'll elevate to tier 1.
He's like, I won't give my kids the vaccine, but I feel like everybody else should have the vaccine, okay?
And before we end it off, the ultimate callback. Remember how I mentioned Dyson spheres like 30, 40 minutes ago? They theorize, quote unquote, that a Dyson sphere is what we need to create in order to harness energy from other planets. It's going to be this, like, I don't want to say galactic, that's not the right word, planetary sized device that we send into space.
If
This thing is just gonna fucking harness energy from stars.
if
And that's
we're
how
able to capture a meteoroid, apparently there's like 30,000 times more gold, all the resources that we need to have the whole planet wealthy. So
Well, I think
And imagine
type,
if we can do that just whenever we wanted to.
Yeah.
To whatever we wanted.
well, I
to.
think a
and-
Type 3 civilization can harness the energy from their host galaxy.
that's insane.
Type 2 is this energy from their solar system, and Type 1 is the energy from their planet. So imagine a Type 3 can harness the energy of their entire galaxy.
Just swallow a couple stars.
So I mean, it's just that's
Dude, you think acid's good? Wait till you try a star.
Mhm.
That's probably the best feeling ever.
they probably get high off stars, bro.
Dude, that
I wouldn't be
sounds
surprised
great.
if aliens get high off stars.
Dude, I'm trying.
It also mentions not AI exactly, but they kind of talk about the concept of like your brain and technology becoming, one.
Yeah,
where-
transhumanism, right?
Yeah, so like, if you're about to die, I'm just gonna transfer J Fiddy from this into this.
That
And J
wasn't that
Fiddy
the
will
whole like
continue to live
metaverse
on.
thing. They were trying to like pitch that with the metaverse. It was like, oh, like if you just donate your consciousness, we can let you live for 30 years after you die through the metaverse. It's like, all right, now I know you, motherfucker.
On some San Junipero
Crazy
shit. Then.
shit. Like, how are you gonna transfer my consciousness, bro? Come on, son.
Come on,
you
son.
you're definitely God. All right, don't play with me. Like, that's insane. Like, what they do that in the 100, bro? You ever watch the 100?
I've never seen one.
Bro, the 100, like later it starts out as like this grounder. Like, it's insane the way that they travel through time on that. But eventually they get to the point where they can upload people's consciousness to a chip, and then they can put it in another human's body, and then that person who they were elites, these rich people who escaped the planet, they were able to upload the consciousness of all the other elites into these peasants, or they would consider them peasants, unworthy people. Like, we'll run these people through a ceremony. Boom, they come out. It's the elite now in their body. So
It's scary shit, dude.
insane, bro.
Before I let you
Insane.
wrap up, everything that I just said, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a fucking 1,000 people that think I sound retarded, but it's just all theories and YouTube videos that I just like fell down this rabbit hole too. But it was really interesting to hear about and like think of like if that was like a real thing happening or like the concept of it was real. It's just really interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty sure someone's like, yeah, that's fucking so stupid, and I can't believe you believe that.
Bro,
The
It's just
comments you get
interesting
on our
to listen
videos.
to.
Did these guys graduate high school, bro?
Bro, I mean, that's what I felt like. I felt like that was the spiritual warfare, right? So, like, transhumanism, like, this is about to be the last crazy thing I say, right? So, transhumanism, I believe, is the way that they're going to fucking steal your consciousness. That's how they're going to steal your soul. You upload yourself to AI, you're going to live in eternal hell, bro, because you'll never change reality. If we die and leave this spirit, I believe that we will move on to the next reality. But if you sell your soul because you're scared, they're going to scare you into thinking that death is the end. They're going to fucking capture your soul,
They
bro.
can't be that.
They think that the mark of the beast was COVID. The mark of the beast is when you give your fucking soul to Meta, bro. When you upload your soul to your consciousness to AI, now you never die. Now you never die, but you also never have a choice of anything. Everything's operated for you. And so now your reality is no longer have free will. You no longer get to have a choice. They can put a commercial on right in front of you, bro. Oh, now I gotta sit here on some Black Mirror shit, bro.
It is Black Mirror.
Black Mirror shit. Don't do it. That's my belief. Well, after all the craziest shit we talked about, I believe that if you donate yourself to AI, you upload your consciousness,
You're done.
you'll stay in the third dimension, bro. I'll see you in the 5D, my brothers.
But I think when you die, your soul goes to a different planet, and you just get reincarnated onto a different planet, and you just start over and do your thing, literally for eternity.
Yeah,
I know that sounds scary, but
I like that.
One quick thing, actually, before you leave. That's one of the
Hell's Angels
Jesus,
3.
yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
That's one of the things for, I don't know what tier it is. I'll show you the video after, but interdimensional traveling, I guess is the right word,
Yeah,
is one of the, like, I think it's like tier 4 or tier 5 or some shit for humanity. Is like, we don't look at that the same. It's just, we don't think about like,
A to B.
parallel moving. It's like, hey, I don't want to, like, we don't think A to B, basically. It's like, hey, we can go from here to here, even though it's like completely in a different dimension of what we're used to. Yeah.
But yeah, that is
Like Simpson shit. Have you seen the episode where like he goes behind his fucking bookshelf and
the
No.
portal's there.
yeah, huh?
Was there a portal or something? Or
Yeah, there's like a portal behind his library shelf that he found, and like he's like interdimensional
And
traveling.
he's in like the grid or the grid, like
Yeah,
the grid of the
yeah.
Matrix and
Just
shit.
some shit like that.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
that's my
Malay-
favorite. That's one of my favorite episodes in the Treehouse of Horror.
It's the Malaysian air flight
Yeah.
They're in the grid.
in the grid.
Yeah, in the waiting room.
I'm actually gonna wrap up, guys, because it's fucking hot as shit. My ass hurts. I don't know. I'm pretty sure your Jay Fiddy's ass hurts too. Justin's ass probably hurts.
My ass hurts for a different reason.
Thank you for coming on.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just,
Hey, yo.
my booty hole is fine, dude. I'm chilling.
Oh my, bro. I mean, I could go on forever, but my mom didn't tell me I was lactose intolerant until I was almost 30.
Bro, nobody's supposed to drink cow pus.
I mean,
dude.
and it's true, but like she remember this, and she claimed for the longest time, no, I told you, Mom, no, you didn't, because I've been taking 13 shits a day for over a decade, and you didn't fucking tell me that.
It's like,
You didn't
dude,
fucking
I
tell
don't
me
have IBS. I'm fucking lactose intolerant,
She's
bro.
like, I thought you always known. No, Mom, I actually didn't always fucking know, but thank
Where's
you.
the almond milk?
But yeah, that is episode 57. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Jay Fiddy, for joining us today.
Yeah.
Justin for
September 29th.
September 29th, Fusion Frenzy. Hope to see y'all out there, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
and until next time, guys. Peace.